Welcome, sports bettors from around the world.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, Sports Gambling Daily, for a Monday, December 9th. And my name's Jared. That is Philly fan over there. And Philly, we got a matchup here between the Kings versus the Houston Rockets. The Kings have just been awful versus the Rockets in their recent history. And the Rockets, they've been rolling on offense lately. But man, this line opened up at minus 12 for the Rockets. So what the Kings, they're trying to have two consecutive wins here, man. And, so they just beat Dallas, which was surprising. But now you have the Rockets, and then it doesn't get any easier after this game either. So, what do you think here? Rockets versus Kings.
Oh, that was a really good win for Sacramento. That was a really hot team they were playing. They were in Dallas. So I give them a lot of credit for winning that game. Now, certainly, you come off an emotional win or, where you put a lot into that game, high exertion, and you have to play back-to-back against a Houston team, which obviously can fill it up some.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that we can talk about, and we know is true, is Sacramento is really, really good at covering spreads.
Very good.
What are they, 14-6, if I read that right?
I think it's 14-3.
14-3, okay.
Or somewhere around. Yeah, it's either way, it's really good.
Right, and that's a very large spread. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Houston has been known to, give some larger leads up. We see it happen over and over again. So it is a back-to-back spot. I hear you. I'm going to be interested to see if Bagley plays or not. He looks like he's questionable. That certainly can help them. De'Aaron Fox is still out. I don't see anything crazy on the other end for Houston other than what it has been. Gerald Green,
Right.
and Nene, Tyson Chandler is questionable still, and then Eric Gordon's out indefinitely. So it's going to be the rest of the guys will still be there. So I like Houston to win this game, but I might look at Sacramento to cover. I just feel like they have enough pieces between Buddy Hield and Bogdanovich and all those guys that can kind of fill it up and just keep them in a situation where it's at least close at the end.
Yeah,
or closer at the end.
I agree 100%. The Rockets, man, they're one of the worst defensive teams in the league. Where they turn around and they just try to outscore you. They're like a much better version of the Washington Wizards. So I think that the Kings can stay within this number of 12. Currently, right now, you have 72% of the tickets are on the Rockets. So that tells me that you might actually get a better point spread, maybe 12.5, possibly 13. I don't know if it'll go that high, but you might be able to get that hook if you wait a little bit later. Let the money continue to roll in here on the Rockets, and get yourself a nice little half point or so. One of the numbers I kind of like here, Philly, is the over. Right now, the over sits at 226.5 up to 227.5, depending on where you can find it. So I kind of like that number to go, both of these teams to be able to eclipse that number. Currently, right now, 78% of the tickets agree with me. So I don't know how you feel about the over there, but 227 doesn't seem like it would be too hard for either of these teams to be able to combine to get there.
No, I agree, especially at the pace that they shoot the three. If they shooting and they're hitting their threes, it goes over without even question. I know Harden struggled from three the last game, and he has that. I guess it really just depends. If they're hitting their normal shots and the flow of the offense, I can absolutely see that happening. It's not a bad play at all.
All right, guys, we're out of here. Hey, sgdwins.com for the win.
Have a good one.